I'm sitting behind the bench.
Hey, you know, usually David chime in. You see that motherfucker? Man, I want to come in. Ain't chiming in
Yeah,
now.
he's sick right now.
Huh?
He's sick right now. He'll be
Yeah, I'm
all
about
right,
to say
though.
David not.
I ain't feeling too good right
You good to go on Crawford?
now. Yeah, I'm good. You
All
gotta
right.
go.
Good luck to everybody, baby. Oh, is they on air?
What? Let me go back into it. What? Okay, we good. We good. We good. We good.
All
You
right.
good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Falcons going up against the Jaguars. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the two men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, it's something that Floridians are all too familiar with as the rain continues to fall here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now a handoff here to his running back. And some space here. Cuts it out here, left sideline. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. He's been reliable all year, and he continues that reliability here on the biggest stage.
And when we were in a production meeting with the offensive coordinator, didn't he kind of mention, maybe even smile about the idea of running the football? It's worked well for them.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And a good run as he manages 7 yards now to the 17.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now they try the right side here. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. try and take him home. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. Third and goal. Can the offense punch it in here from the one? And he'll get nothing out of that one. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of one.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop them from the one back to the two. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And that is no good. He pulled it just a wee bit wide left. And this will remain a scoreless game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you knock out too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
They come out with one back and three tight ends. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass is incomplete. And here's a look at the starting offense. Three and a half to go, first quarter. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. As we get a look at the defensive starters, the secondary, they're certainly going to need to be on their toes in this one.
And you know me really well. Where do I start analyzing a game? From the secondary. And these guys have to be on point today. They're facing a high-powered attack.
Third down now following the completed pass. The tight end changing his position. Time running out here on the play clock. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
They were full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Shift together here from the D-line. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. The play clock's running down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finding time. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now back to throw. Surveying the field. He's going to try and go deep again. So they took a shot there on third down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
That's going to frustrate the coaching staff a little bit as they dialed up the deep shot. But they weren't on the same page on that play. Heck, I don't think they were in the same book. I think he thought he was going to do something else. Ends up throwing it over the sidelines. Well incomplete.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves? Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And a give this time to the tailback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This will be taken about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're going to go soft on the corners. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
Four yards remaining now on 2nd down. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now a handoff here to his running back. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on third down. They come out here in the eye. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Let's go, Stans, make some noise!
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. They'll get 23 yards there. And that leads to an Atlanta first down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. He'll rifle it, and this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there. 48 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Completed pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. in short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his man on the crossing route. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective. A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll come out in the pistol, and he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to fourth down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll set up a throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Let's see if they can sneak one more good play in before the 2-minute signal.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Tough spot for the offense. 3rd and 8. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So the D-line's going to spread out. They come out here in the eye. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got time.
8.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Your ass boy.
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully...
Boy, you boo-boo.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Another one.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll give it to
Took you ugly bitch.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
The best defensive
Add me on PSN Tom or I Perkins.
so they can get low,
David
get
3-3.
over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a
We'll
great
play
example of
tonight.
a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
I don't add white people, sorry.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come out with 1 back and 3. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And it's up and good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jags offense now
Oh my
gets
God.
set and heads back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, defensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Talk shit but you don't back it up. What bitch? Goddamn.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Fuck you.
To throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Internet bully I see.
On the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else?
Another one.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
Bully gang.
So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you cross-state to Orlando to check in with Larry Ridley, he's got our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
It's only third quarter.
This one across the 35. Give them 13 on the pickup there. And it'll be first down Atlanta.
But that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. They want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
Holy shit.
This time to the tailback. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
So 2nd and 10 here. And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Come on, big fella.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. count might have got him. This might be a first down. So the hard count gets him there, neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defense thought they had the timing down, but the quarterback hit him with a hard count, got him to jump.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Holy shit.
Short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific
Don't
play,
do it,
taking
big
the ball
fella.
away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. In motion, the tight end. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Play clock winding down. Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Falcons. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons will extend their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
Streaking him to death.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go back to the air here after the INT. Finding time. Going to throw right side here. Complete. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And the Jags are going to have a first down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll run it now out of the gun. A little track jump. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Deep drop. He's going to air one out. And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They'd like to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some
Another
adjustments,
one.
but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
And a set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And the big tight end shifting around. And now here's a carry heading left. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Go, Detroit.
Time running out here on the play clock. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now let's go. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Gone. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now. Back 99 Philly.
The play clock's running down.
Watch it now, Barney.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Over. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now lucky 56.
And motion left goes a tight end. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Now let's go. Green, throw. Over. No. Jack Patrick. Gone.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
Here we go now. Detroit. Gone. Here we go. Leopard. Gone. All right, now lucky 56.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he lost the football. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And now out come the Jags. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once, we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Good game, man. Good game. In the rain. In the rain. That motherfucker.
Their momentum. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too
Don't get the man hurt before the season, man. Hey, he's man. Don't get the man hurt, man.
It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Looking to throw.
Oh no!
And he is finally
Come on, boy. Y'all motherfuckers let him slide. Yeah.
God damn, who the fuck is that wide receiver that just catching everything one-handed in a touchdown, man? Jesus. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, oh no, he done made him an Odell Beckham. That ain't right.
Hey man, you know you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Once you hit 21, I was like, oh damn, I'm gonna stop watching this shit. Me and David was commenting on the side of the joint. Damn, man.
She's coming back home. She's coming home.
Who the fuck is that nigga? Like, who is that?
She is coming home.
Who the fuck is him? That got to be that Gums dude, man. The dude that got 97 out there. Cause that motherfucker is crazy.
You gotta see a Willie invite.
I did. I mean, this man was just repeatedly, he don't look that tall, so I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Will might have something here. Nope. God damn.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Ain't nothing I can do with it, man. When niggas catching one-handed, ain't nothing I can do. I gave you two of them. Ain't nothing I can do. There was nothing I can do. Turn your broadcast off.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He said, turn this shit off. Turn this shit off.
No, I'm just saying this broadcast is still up. That's
Yeah.
Ain't nothing I can do, man. Ain't nothing you can do.
Hey man, Will, when I saw him caught the first one, I'm like, God damn, that was some luck right there. I know Will cussing. Then he caught the second one. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute now.
I thought it was good.
Then he caught the third one. I was like, what the fuck?
What, you talking about the pick?
No, I'm talking about